لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة لمن كان يرجو الله واليوم الآخر وذكر الله كثيرا.
For indeed the saying of Allah, the Mighty and the Majestic, to the Prophet ﷺ, that verily indeed you are upon, يعني على خلق عظيم, upon a exalted, high standard of character. So, this ayat and what is intended here by khuluq azim is inclusive in its general meaning of both two sides. The side, our interaction with the people, and our interaction or our relations with Rabbul Ibad, that is the Lord of everything in the creation. And it is for this reason that the ulama, rahimahumullah ta'ala, they said, Husnul khuluq naw'an. That Husnul khuluq, good character, is of two types. The first of them, it is Husnul khuluq ma'Allah. Yani that you have good, you display, you exhibit good character in your relation with Allah. So what is good character with Allah? The Shaykh says, by the exaltation, glorification, magnification of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالْأَدَبْ مَعَهُ, and also having good manners in your dealing with Allah. Yani for example, if a person was committing a sin, they should feel shame, knowing that Allah is seeing them. So what kind of manners is it that you wouldn't do in front of the people if they were watching you, what you would do in private while Allah is watching you? What kind of manners is that? That means you don't have adab ma'Allah. Yani you are ashamed to do it in front of the people, but you are not ashamed to do it in private, secretly, while only Allah is seeing you. And showing respect for His legislation. Yani Allah has legislated something, He commanded it, He prohibited it, He encouraged it, He discouraged it. Have respect for that shara, for that sharia. And the exaltation of His names and His qualities or characteristics, the names of Allah, and distancing oneself from every expression about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is not appropriate, not befitting to be said about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His greatness and His majesty and His glory. And al-hadr, being warned and cautioned from istihza. And what does the meaning of istihza? Making fun, making mockery, showing disdain towards anything of the deen of Allah and the laws of Allah. Like somebody makes fun of a person whose garment is high above their ankles, and they make mockery of it. Or a woman who's covered completely, and they say, look at this. A Muslim making mockery of the deen of Allah or the law of Allah. And these are some of the things that the Shaykh mentions here that's included within Husnul Khuluq ma'Allah. Cautioning oneself, beware of taking anything as an equal or a partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's the worst of what the people can do in terms of their khuluq with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, taking partners as equal with Him. The Shaykh says, for indeed every mushrik has reached in this area, in this field, Bab al-Khuluq, the most evil of character. Since what type of evil character is more severe than that the worship be offered or given to other than Al-Khaliq Al-Azim or Rabb Al-Jaleel? What could be more despicable, more evil than that a person offers worship to other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Indeed, shirk is the worst, the most evil of evil character. فَالْخُلُقُ هُوَ الدِّينُ كُلُّهُ. Indeed, character, it includes the whole of the deen.